All right. We are doing our team building exercise called the paper tower. Everybody has 5 sheets of paper, and the rules are that you may not use tape, but you may rip, tear, fold your papers however you want to create the tallest tower, freestanding tower. You may not use additional sheets of paper. You can only use the ones that you have. We are giving this 2 minutes, not an hour, just 2 minutes. Ready? Go. Just kidding.
Oh, smart. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm not an engineer. I just work here. For real.
Okay, it should have been in the rules that you can't mess up other people's. You can only mess up your own.
I did mess up my own. It's not my fault the wind took place.
Okay, you're stressing me out. You're stressed.
You know, good. I hope you feel it, because I feel it.
I feel
How
it.
many more minutes do you, or seconds do you have?
You know, I'm just gonna
30
ball
seconds.
Oh my god.
Wow, good.
Last 30
Pass
seconds.
fast.
30 seconds. Of course, Leader's already got the tallest.
Don't even start with me right now.
It's her birthday. We're letting her win.
Yeah, that's exactly.
With 14 seconds left.
Oh.
Agreed, Debbie.
Who knows what's going on?
It's the cheese wrap. I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
Aww.
Who are you rooting for, Chubb?
All right. 2 seconds. 1 second. Time.
Wait.
Ah!
That wasn't me that time.
Mine's the only one standing.
Wait, yours is taller though.
That's
Yours is
not
still
even a-
taller.
That's a
It
sculpture.
doesn't matter. It just says how to be a freestanding structure.
Yeah.
Okay, so lessons learned is that
Waste
We
of
suck
paper.
at building things.
you can say that. Also, what I thought was going to be the way to do it was not. In the other directions I saw, it actually only gave you 1 sheet of paper, and that's why I gave everybody more, so that I wouldn't have an unfair advantage.
Yeah.
And I actually thought that would work, and it did not work at all, obviously, since mine fell like 4 times. Part 2 of this one is that, assuming you had structures that were up, so just in our cases of the non-existing structures, what your structure would have looked like, imagine a scenario that no matter what makes it the biggest. You have a minute to figure out your scenarios.
I don't.
You're basically coming up with context for it.
What
we
the
had
goal
in mind.
was.
Right, so even if yours isn't the tallest one, what would make it the tallest one? If you had an imaginary situation, what would make that the tallest one?
For these papers, we're gonna share for the minute.
Yeah. Okay, go. Just thinking of your scenario.
Reflection time.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Definitely gotta recycle these papers since we kind of wasted them.
30 seconds.
I checked them. It's pretty good structure.
There's some missing walls, but they'll work.
Or you can have 2 doors.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Little dog.
1.
I was really going for the abstract theme here.
Let's see.
But what situation or scenario would make your tower the biggest tower?
It's clearly taller than hers.
Now it is. You weren't supposed to add more to it.
Well, I'm just saying, like, for me to make this what
That's
it
your
was
new
first,
scenario.
if I took this piece of paper and I put it right here,
I will go first.
it
then.
made that taller. Taller than that.
All right, we'll vote on it. Who thinks that she is the appropriate scenario?
It looks good.
But is the scenario good? That's the thing. Does the scenario create a situation that hers is the biggest?
The scenarios read the structure is strong. Gotta take
Thanks
the
for
good with
trying.
the bad. The good with the bad.
All right, you wanna go?
I was picturing, I obviously didn't do this because I failed,
Mm-hmm.
but this is my ideal. I don't think it's the tallest, but I think it's the most sturdiest.
We didn't ask about sturdy. What would make it the highest?
That mine's the only one standing. So
So your situation is that everyone else fell over.
mine sustained the damage.
All right. Votes on the
She's
scenario.
right. She's right.
Votes on the scenario. I'll give it to her.
Yeah.
You have to vote.
I think that's a strong set.
All right, 2 and then 1 being bitter. So
Very better.
good enough. All right, yours.
What I was previously going for was to just put slits in the middle and stack them,
Oh yeah, good idea.
but it failed. What I'm thinking is I have to like bend it more at the ends to create more foundation, stronger foundation, so it can actually build upon something.
And the table, you know,
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously.
So, that's good. Good job.
Thanks,
Wow.
guys. Let's see.
I tried. I really did.
In my scenario, all of your models are scaled on an atomic level, and that's why mine would be the highest.
I'm just gonna give it to you because I really don't know what you really said there, but I do at the same time.
But it could not withstand.
It doesn't matter.
tons.
It did not
None of us
ask for
can-
stability, it
can-
only asked for height.
None of us
Alright.
can kind of deal with atomic levels, so for that,
I'll give it
Was
to you.
the
I'll give it to you.
And the point of it was to, 1, make you think critically about the requirements, where we all kind of gave answers about things that weren't really what was required. We didn't really think about the end game, we were just like, oh, this sounds reasonable. And then the other thing was just to think outside of the box. How could we do this a different way? If we're
Yeah.
given an option, what are our pathways?
Well, that was fun.